Anytime you have a problem like this, you're supposed to realize that this is multiplication problem. Okay? Between the parentheses, there is always invisible multiplication sign. What we're supposed to do? We have to multiply the signs first. Negative times negative is positive. Positive times negative is negative. 3 times 3 is 9. Times 3 is 27. X times x times x. Remember, anytime we have the same base, we're supposed to keep the base and add exponents. Remember, we can do this only for multiplication. Okay, the same base and add exponents. I have 1 plus 1 plus 1. That's why my solution is going to be equal minus 27x to the third power. Let's take a look at the second example. Remember, anytime there is bracket between the number and variable, there is always invisible multiplication sign. And also, anytime we have two brackets or two parentheses next to each other, there is also invisible multiplication sign. Remember, anytime there is no positive or negative sign next to the variable, there is always positive sign. First, I have to multiply the signs together. Negative times positive gives me negative. Negative times positive will give me negative. That's why my answer is going to be negative. I copy 2 and I have y and y. Anytime I multiply the variables with the same base, I have to keep the base and add exponents. Remember, anytime there is no visible exponent next to the variable, there is always invisible one. So I have 2 plus 1. And I have z, because I have just one z. My answer is going to be equal to minus 2y. 2 plus 1 is 3z. This is the solution to my problem. Let's take a look at the third example. Please keep in mind that anytime we have two parentheses next to each other, there is always invisible multiplication sign between both of them. So I have to multiply this term by this one. I'm going to start multiplication from multiplying two signs first. Negative times negative will give me positive. Anytime my answer is going to be positive, I don't write any sign. 4 times 3 is 12. X times yz is nothing else, just x, y, z. This is the solution to my problem.